Pet Peeve is a really interesting episode of Tom and Jerry. This is a 1954 Tom and Jerry cartoon, directed, of course, by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, and this one has a different setup. It starts off with these two human characters arguing, and we quickly realize that these characters are in a relationship, they live together, and their bills and average monthly expenses are starting to get quite high. So they decide that there's only one solution, and that is to get rid of one of the pets. They have two pets. One is Tom, one is Spike. And that's so peculiar. I don't know if this is the only cartoon that does it. It may well happen in others. But just the idea of Tom and Spike actually living together and their owners being married or in a relationship or whatever is such a peculiar thought that I'd never thought of before, that it was kind of fascinating and a really interesting concept. And they can't decide which pet to get rid of course, because they both want to keep their own pet. And they decide the only way to make this decision is to see which one is the most useful. Whichever pet captures Jerry will get to stay. And what follows, of course, is Tom and Spike both frantically trying to capture Jerry. Poor Jerry has the most amazing facial expressions, where he's just completely bemused and baffled about everything that's going on. Once he kind of realized the situation, the smart thing for Jerry would have been to let Spike capture him completely. Because there's no way Spike would actually go after Jerry every single day. He was just doing it on this one occasion so that he could stay. And if Jerry had let him catch him, he could have got rid of Tom, and then Spike and Jerry could have cohabited quite well. But obviously that would be a very short cartoon. And what follows is Tom and Spike getting in each other's way, sabotaging each other. It's very, very unclear how it's going to resolve, who's going to capture Jerry, what's going to happen. And I won't say how it concludes, but I will say it was unexpected for me. And that was delightful, because it was surprising, it was engaging, it's very quick paced. Obviously Tom and Spike are both running around like headless chickens trying to capture Jerry, and poor Jerry's just completely being tossed around back and forth. And it's fun, it's different. I really liked it, and it was definitely a fresh take on the relationship between Tom and Spike, and also the relationship between Spike and Jerry, who usually get on quite well. They're usually allies against Tom. So it's very different. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, and if you're a fan of Tom and Jerry, Pet Peeve is definitely one that I think you'll enjoy.